Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I hope you are having an amazing time with your family and friends. And one of the things that I'm grateful for this year is you guys. Those of you who have been watching my channel for a while now and have been supporting this channel, I want to thank you. I am grateful for you. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am glad you're here. I create content on Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid, food stamps, and any other personal finance topics that affect you, your retirement, and your benefits. And I want to wish you a great weekend, a great Thanksgiving weekend as we enter Black Friday into the holiday weekend. But today is a light news day. I have two things I want to cover with you real quick on this Thanksgiving day. The first one is to answer a question that I've been getting a lot in the comments. So I wanted to record a quick video and just answer it. A lot of you have been commenting on my previous post about the stimulus, and you guys want to know, is this for real? Like, is the president really serious about sending a stimulus before the end of the year, before the end of December? And I am going to answer that question. And then also, I want to talk about the fact that we are only 10 days away from the end of Medicare open enrollment, and I have critical information for you that you don't want to miss. So this is going to be a short video. Let's jump right into it. So let's talk about the stimulus. Now, the president is saying that he wants to send a stimulus this year before the end of 2025. And so if you look at the calendar, is it realistic that we're going to see a stimulus? And my answer to you is no. I don't care what anybody is saying online. There are a lot of people that are hyping you up, telling you you're going to get a stimulus before the end of the year. I haven't been one of those people. I've just reported to you what the president has been saying. And the president keeps saying that he wants to see it done before the end of the year. And then recently he came back and gave a new update on a new timeline. So let me tell you why I don't think stimulus is going to happen before the end of the year. For two reasons. Number one, the president knows that the congressional schedule is very short. We are in the end of November. Congress is not going to work the entire December. They're going to take a big break for December, and then they're going to come back in January. And so, because of the compressed congressional calendar and the fact that a bill has to be drafted in both houses of Congress and passed by a majority and 60 votes in the Senate, and that all has to be done in the next 2 weeks. And I haven't seen an overwhelming number of senators or congressmen and women saying that they are going to support a stimulus check. That makes me believe that it's just not possible. The majority leader in Senate has not talked about this. The Speaker of the House has not been talking about this. Those two reasons make me believe that we are not going to see a stimulus before the end of the year. Point blank and period. Now, the other reason is the president is talking, in a contradictory way. On one hand, he's saying that the stimulus is necessary because we got all these tariff revenue coming in, and he wants to send a dividend check to the American people to show that we've got all this money to come in, and he wants to do a stimulus. Well, on the other hand, the president is also saying, well, let's think about why stimulus happened. Stimulus have happened during economic downturn when there's been a serious issue in the economy and the government wants to stimulate growth and stimulate the economy. And so they send money to Americans, specifically low and middle income Americans, because they know that we're going to, if you get that money, you're going to spend it. And it's going to, because the economy is 2/3 consumer spending. And so when consumers are not spending money, it slows the economy down. And so during an economic downturn, consumers don't spend money and things get worse. And so the way to change that or restart the economy is a stimulate. And so stimulus is essentially supposed to help the economy wake up and get people spending, and then that begins to kick things in gear. Well, the president doesn't believe that we are in an economic crisis. The president has been saying that everything is fine, that inflation is down, that we have the best economy in the world, we are the envy of the world. Things have never been better. Since he's taken over, everything is great. Look, that is what he's been saying. Listen to the man and what he says. And so the president doesn't feel any pressure that we are in an economic crisis and that we need a stimulus. The reason he wants to send a stimulus is for a different reason, to say thank you to the American people that he got so much money from the tariffs. So there is no pressure. And when there's no pressure, Congress acts on pressure. Congress pretty much has to be dragged to the front, to the finish line. And so if the president doesn't feel the urgency, Congress is not going to feel any urgency. So I don't see why it's going to happen by the end of the month. So I am just letting you know, don't keep your hopes up and do your Christmas planning thinking there's going to be a $2,000 check before the end of the year. It's not going to happen. Next year, however, it's a completely different ball game. So tomorrow, I'm going to record a video, a longer video, giving you reasons why I think the stimulus can happen next year, and I'm going to give you reasons why it may not happen next year. So come today's Thanksgiving. I want to keep this short. I don't want to record a long video. Come tomorrow. I'm going to start with this particular screen again and then answer questions with more detailed research and show you the receipts of why I think it will happen and why I don't think it will happen. So I want to see you tomorrow. Finally, one of the things I want to tell you is that it's 10 days, believe it or not, 10 days to the end of open enrollment for Medicare. And a lot of you, I have been recommending our partner, Chapter Medicare, but it's one thing to hear it from me. It's one thing to hear it from fellow seniors. Over 4,000 of you who have called Chapter and gotten help with your Medicare, and now you feel good about it. So here's one person that says, I just reviewed my Medicare through Chapter and they told me I was in the best plan for me. That is what I say when I mean, or what I mean when I say peace of mind about Medicare, is that you call them and they review your plan because they have access to all 24,000 plan and they can tell you if you're in the best plan for you or not. That is what I'm looking for you to do, because you cannot just automatically renew your Medicare. There's so many changes that have happened that you will be missing out, and you don't want any surprises. Yes, another one. I called Chapter, and the young man was so helpful and gave me the best advice. I am thankful there are unbiased people to help seniors. So I responded. So great to hear. Thank you so much for sharing. We love to hear these stories or these reviews. Chapter is the best and has helped so many in our community. Another one, I'm going to share more with you so that you know that people are getting help that they need and are getting straightened out and being put in the best plan. Here's someone from St. Paul, Minnesota. Thank you for your help. I called Chapter Wednesday. Yesterday, I was called back with great information, and Tim Chambers helped me perfectly. That's a great review. Another one, I'm listening to your channel from Stockton, California. I want to thank you for recommending that we call Chapter during this open enrollment. I called them and they helped me choose a better plan. So now I am set for the new year. So, guys, you may have known that I'm on a mission to help 100,000 seniors get peace of mind about Medicare during this open enrollment. These guys are real because they are not there to push anything on you. They are there to offer you unbiased opinion. They will tell you if you're in the right plan already for your, and if you're not, they'll help you switch to a better plan. If you're in an original Medicare, they'll help you figure out your Medigap situation because a lot has changed with Medigap plans. If you're in Medicare Advantage, there's even more to learn because there's so many changes. A million people are going to lose their Medicare Advantage plans because plans have completely left specific states, packed up and left. And so you don't want to just automatically renew your plan blindly. Call Chapter 539-205-2147. They are going to be open tomorrow, the day after Thanksgiving, all this weekend. Of course, they're open during the weekdays, but they're open the weekends also, Saturday and Sunday, and they can help you. 539-205-2147. You will not regret this, and you're probably going to come back and give me a review of how great the service and the help was. So, if you like what you heard today, give it a like, subscribe, and hit the notification button so that whenever I release a video, you will be the first to know. But I want to wrap up by saying happy Thanksgiving. I hope that, you know, there's a lot of things that you are thankful for. We can all find something to be thankful for. If it's been a hard year for you, I pray that this coming year will be a better one for you. But I want to say that I'm grateful for your support. Those of you who have been watching this channel for a while, we will not be here without you. And so we take your support very seriously. And on this Thanksgiving Day, I want you to hear it directly from me that I am thankful for you. I'll see you in tomorrow's video when I tell you my research reasons why I think the stimulus will happen and my research reasons and receipts on why I think that it will not happen. Have a great night. See you tomorrow.